Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here once again at the camp of the Grey Host, where I've noticed it's extremely laggy. It wasn't seemingly like this the other day, but we won't be here for long, so it should be fine. Before we start, we have a few things. We have the Yule Festival, which is now here, available to us. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, you can change the text size. I don't know how new that is. Was that in the recent update? I'm not entirely sure. But completing that will give us 84k experience, which is kind of nice. Play the winter seasonal instances during the Yule Festival. We'll see, maybe that's something we'll do. But it is the sort of thing I'm thinking we'll dedicate one episode to sometime, and then we will mainly just have it off camera, or at the very least use the Stone of the Tortoise for it, because I don't want it to be affecting us too much. But we have a few other things. So we have a remote quest, that's that one. Fair enough. We also have a bit of mail, which I can't remember what it was sent. Oh, I actually sent some food. That was nice. So these are actually pretty damn good foods. It's all level 100 stuff because I don't need it anymore, really. But actually, this stuff... No, what was it? Yeah, this stuff. Superior Feast of Anorian, and same here. This is actually like the food, which you can see in comparison to our... what was it? This or Daleman Crams, if we bring those up. The comparison between them, you know, 6,421 in-combat morale regen, 8,790 in-combat morale regen, compared to that level 50 stuff, and that, whoa, that actually, I've just realized how good that is. Like, that seems over the top, but we have 95 of those. It's not too difficult for us to craft, and is usable. And this stuff gives us some agility, might, fate, and will, whereas this one, the critted version, gives us agility, might, fate, will, and vitality on top of it. So they have the same agility, might, fate, and will, but we get an extra 432 vitality on top. So if we have any real issues, like in this instance, maybe we'll have that. But we also have our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week. So let's have a look at what they are. A Scroll of Finesse. I thought it was going to be some Daleman's Crams. There they are up there. So they're hiding. They're peeking around. And then we get another Scroll of Finesse. Oh, that was actually a little bit disappointing, I'll be honest. But 2 Scrolls of Finesse. Maybe we'll use them. I don't really think so. But we have a quest here. Talk to Aragorn and storm Balakhôr's flagship, the Night Jewel. So we have that. We have our food, which actually lasts pretty decent amount of time, 15 minutes, and this stuff lasts 20 minutes. So we should be able to make our way through. We'll probably eat some at the beginning just to make sure. But let us do that. And I think that's probably just going to be it for today, more than likely, since I'm not sure how long this instance is. I've never actually done it, but I have a feeling it's going to be maybe a long one, but we'll see what the timing's like when we actually get there. Okay, so we're in here now. I don't know if there was supposed to be a narration. What actually happened is the game completely crashed mid-loading. The loading screen was also very, very weird. You won't see it, but it didn't... So just a quick little thing of how it works. The loading screen, for example, is actually like 1024 by 768 and then is stretched alongside from a 4:3 resolution to a 16 by 9 resolution. So 1024 by 768 to 2560 by 1440 in my case. It didn't actually scale, so it was actually up in the corner. It actually looked really nice. It's something I've really wanted for a while, is a non-scaled version that just works like that. But besides the point, we are here. If you can make that happen, LOTRO team, Standing Stone Games, I would love you for it. It's just one little thing. But getting back to our little instance here, we must storm the Night Jewel and put an end to Balakhôr and the threat of Umbar. Let us quickly have a bit of food. We'll have the nice critted version, and we can always make more if we need to. But let's take some nice food. We can get rid of the rest of this stuff because we really don't need it. But once that is eaten, yep, we've got a nice increase to our stats. So we have 15 minutes of that. So, am I not in the quest? Am I? We might have to leave the instance quickly. I think I've bugged a little bit by being in the instance and not being in the instance. Oops. There we are. Now we're actually in the instance, even in darkness. Okay, the Corsairs are routed. They flee before the army of the dead and Aragorn's grim counterance. They flee before you and me and before stout-hearted Gimli as well. So talk to Legolas and declare your intentions. By myself, my fellowship will Okay, we're gonna just be by myself because we've only got me. Yeah, so we'll not be fully alone. So let us storm the night jewel. And yeah, we've got a nice increase in all our stats, so we should be fine. Plus, I actually just noticed we have a really cool looking sword at the moment. What sword is that? Is that just that one? I don't think it's our legendary one. Though it could be actually, because it is a crafted one. Crafted? No, it's not a dropped or a crafted, it's just a melded. That's the one I'm looking for. So, yeah, luckily for us, you know, we're doing pretty well. We've got Gimli, Aragorn, and Legolas, who seems to not be on our little tracker thing here, but I think we should be fine. We've had a few little hiccups. The game crashed, but showed me something that I've kind of been wanting for a while. Maybe I'll post a thing on Twitter about it, about what it looked like. But we'll quickly see. And yeah, we'll get our way made. But we also want to maybe be keeping a lookout for, if we can, keep a lookout for a drop of a hunter's sword of the Third Age, because that, as we've seen from the bow at least, is going to be more than likely better than our melded one. Where are we? You'll go below decks and search for Balakhôr. And then we free these guys. I'm very suspicious. Are these guys going to attack us, or is someone going to, like... Are these guys... Okay. Someone is going to attack us. I expected, like, Aragorn to go or something, and then, like, Balakhôr comes up and attacks us. Sort of thing. It's the sort of thing I expect. Right, you... I can unchain these guys. If I can click on the thing. There we are. While you're attacking... Okay, I can't do that for you, but let's get not knocked out, please. Thank you. What is also this? Mark Acquisition Boost Weekend. Okay. I'm hoping we should be fine. Is this food? Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling like this food is wrong. Yeah, so okay, that's really weird why it would. So on here it says 1362, but on here it says 6421. I think I'm finding more bugs. That's an interesting one. Okay, we want to defeat you. You aren't, or shouldn't be, too difficult. You've only got 51k health. But yeah, I was looking at that food and sort of saying, that seems a bit too good. Oh, now you come back. Now you're back. So, I was unable to find Balakhôr below decks. Have you seen him? We can't let the so-called heir of Castamere escape. I feel the harm might be still... he might still work upon the people of Gondor. So we need to find Balakhôr. Here he is. I was going to say you seem like a bit... That guy seems a bit too, yeah. Bit too easy. Yeah, I don't know why our inventory is open. Guess, do we need to eat food still? No, we don't. Still got 9 minutes. What witchcraft has caused my men to desert their post? Many leapt overboard with a fear of it. Was the mere rumor of your coming? Probably not. It's more the, you know, the undead. That's what I love about villains monologuing is I can just trap them. Though, when you attack them, it does sort of ruin the whole thing. Oh, don't do this. You're not even following, you're literally next to him. You're in front of him. Come on. What an easy thing. That was easy. Actually, your model's quite good, actually. Anyway. Balakhôr no longer troubles the people of Gondor. Let us return to the Grey Hosts and see how our other companions fared during the battle. There's one more matter of which we must attend. Always getting interrupted, but alright. Let's go to Gimli. I don't know why I did that, but stay on guard while Aragorn speaks to the King of the Dead. What a strange day it's been to think to be grateful for the aid of the dead against the living. Aragorn believes he must count the oath for these men fulfilled, and certainly they proved most valuable. But why not retain their loyalty for a few more days? Perhaps it is good that it is not my decision to make. Yeah, I feel like they get a little bit restless otherwise. Get it? Restless. Okay, these guys. Their oath has been fulfilled. I'm glad that that this is behind us. I confess I was not certain the dead would follow me, and I am relieved they did so. I realize what's the uncommon sound that has become. Oh, because he laughed. I am more relieved they have, but now I am more relieved they have now departed. I would be a braggart indeed to pretend otherwise. Okay, so we're still in an instance, I think, technically. So, yeah, because we've still got him following us. So, we have the victory. We will need many more if we are to have everlasting peace for Gondor. Okay.
Let us rest for a brief while.
So, that...
we will make ready the ships.
Yep, that seems to be, I think I said this last time, the end of Book 2 more than likely. You know, a big instance at the end, and then we have a class trait point being given to us, as well as an essence reclamation scroll and a universal solvent, which is always nice, and then a piece of armor, which isn't going to be too great for us, but we'll have the agility medium stuff. So,
the threat of the Corsairs is over.
There we are.
Many of their allies remain.
So, Book 3, Chapter 1, A Need for Secrecy. So, we need to find and defeat 3 terrified Haradrim near Erenos. That will give us an Amphleth Scroll of Empowerment for any level 100 legendary item, and a level 100 potion, which is actually something we need to start looking into more. I mean, we've already got the food, but the potions are going to be useful to us. So, ever so quickly, what we need to do is... Erenos is over here. They're going to run over. We'll do this one quickly. This hopefully shouldn't take too long, I would have thought. And we can then start getting ready. Let's bring up floaty names again. Because otherwise I'm going to run past these guys like I just did this guy, thinking they're not going to attack me when they actually are. So that is all done. After a little bit of a complication with, you know, crashing. It's actually my first crash in a very, very long time, so I'm a little bit surprised by it. It caught me off guard. But, you know, it still worked out well for us. But I definitely need to see what's going on with this this food and why, for some reason, it thinks it's giving me a lot more than it actually is. Like 1,000. Yeah, it just seems weird. I think it's also got the wrong out of combat. Yeah, non-combat morale regen is also different. So Not quite sure what's going on there. I was about to say, hopefully we can get far enough away that we can get to Aranos and the other guys are going to attack us, or attack them, but sadly not. We should have probably just used the road, but you know how it is. We'll take care of these guys quickly. Shouldn't be too long, and then we should just be this one remaining. And then we've got retreating tracks over here. There we are. So do we have to like follow them, or do we have to interact with them? Oh, okay, so we do have to interact with them, and then that's going to give us a terrified Haradrim to take care of. Okay. Or maybe not all of them do, maybe just some of them do. These guys are very good at hiding, considering we're hunters, and, you know, should be pretty easy. Can we just do it again? Oh, how easy. I didn't expect that to work, honestly. There we are. So we need to go to the gate of Aranos. Let's get back on our steed to take care of that. We have some rep items and a few other things. Yeah. So we're keeping our gear for the moment. I think we should be fine on gear. Again, just jewelry we need to worry about. But I am going to be getting a Stone of the Tortoise and then doing some epic battles, I think, for a little while. Or just also crafting stuff.
He crept that way around the wall.
Okay, we want to talk. So we're going to talk to a Haradrim sorcerer. Here he is. What's going on with you?
The great master we follow gives life unending to those who faithfully serve.
You could slay all the Corsairs to a man and all my own people, but the commanders of the Master's army will always return, even in death. So we're going to get off our steed, ready. Let's put a trap down anyway. Defeat the Haradrim sorcerer near Aranos. I was going to say, we don't have any focus, because we're on our war steed. Well, I just had victory. I just beat you. That kind of is how victory works. So, let's quickly go back to Aragorn. That is the start of book 3 done. So we finished book 2, started book 3, you know, so we can carry on, you know, going through that in the next episode. So we'll quickly head back, finish off this quest, get a few things. Well, maybe next episode, I think we might go to the Yule Festival, because that sounds like a possibly good idea. I think for the first one, we might not worry about putting a Stone of the Tortoise on. And then I think it's more off-camera work, like the epic battles, and then when we do that off-camera, then we'll worry about the Stone of the Tortoise, just because I don't want it to influence our XP too much, and I'll also probably buy one on the Legendary server as well, and do the Yule Festival stuff there as well. Why are we still in Pelargir, technically? Like, we're not in Pelargir. Okay, that's fine. That's a little bit weird, but I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm very good at, I was about to say, I'm very good at aggroing enemies I don't want to be aggroing. I could just go on the path and then I'd be fine, but I have to be awkward, don't I? I was going to say as the crow flies, but I didn't want to make that joke. With this guy here. There we are. Now let us get over there, and hopefully we should be fine. I'll probably just go straight for the path and then route round. So that should be hopefully good. Oh, there's a scavenger there. I'm hoping if we go in here, they're gonna attack. They didn't last time though, but he got stuck on the rock, I think, so that might be why. We'll see. Right, let's camp at the Grey Host. We have no more ghosts, but they're still very laggy.
What troubles you? Share it with me, and we will bear its burden together.
Okay, so I'm going to collect one of these up. We already have a few. They seem like quite a high amount of morale. I'm not sure if those maybe are being misreported as well, because I want to have a quick look at, like... I don't know if that's maybe not doing the same amount then. Maybe that's been increased, and I'm just worried about these items and possibly saying the wrong numbers and stuff. I think these are all fine, but I'm just a little worried. But let us finish that.
To be done, and little time in which to do it.
So next one is Black Sails quests for the Grey Company. So that gives us a Banner of the King emote, which is pretty cool, I think, and some either a major essence of morale or power, which can be useful because we do have that ring with the essence stuff on, which we haven't yet filled. So let's go accept these quests quickly. There's 4, which is perfect because that means we have 5 on the tracker. And that's fine. So let's have a quick look. So, talk to Radanir in the west Garth of Pelargir, talk to Amlan in the Market Ward in Pelargir, talk to Halbarad near the northwest entrance to Pelargir, and talk to Mandan at the northwest entrance to Pelargir. On top of that, we also, as soon as we can hopefully get the reputation for it, want to get the swift travel over to here with, or the guide to Pelargir. Also Dol Amroth. I think you can get one to Pelargir. I know you can get one to Dol Amroth, and that's going to be useful for us, but I'm pretty sure there's one for Pelargir, and we want that, obviously. But either way, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Next episode, we'll probably go do the Yule Festival, I think, for one episode, and then we'll come back over to here for the episode after that, whilst completing the Yule Festival in the background, which is another reason we want to get all the travel skills we can, so we're not spending an exorbitant amount of money just getting over to Pelargir. So that's gonna be it for now. As I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.